Hey, what's up everybody? This is Daniel here for another ADF alternate day fasting update. This is my dog Robbie. He wants to be in the video today a little bit, maybe. He might be popping in and out. Anyways, let's start talking about week 2 of alternate day fasting. Just a quick recap. The reason why I'm doing alternate day fasting is I wanted to give my weight loss a kickstart. I felt like I was starting to stall a little bit, not too crazy, but I was only losing like maybe a quarter of a pound a week. So I wasn't like gaining or anything, but I still wanted to avoid any sort of stall. So I wanted to, mix things up a little bit. So that's why I did alternate day fasting. Last week I was 190.2 when I started the week, and then I ended the week at 187.7. And I'm gonna be weighing myself every Saturday. So last Saturday I weighed in at 187.7. So I don't know what I weigh right now, technically, because it's Monday, but I did weigh myself 2 days ago, and I weighed in at 186. So 1.7 pounds of weight loss. I'm pretty happy with that for 1 week. That's much better, or I don't know if it's any better, but it's much more rapid weight loss than what I was doing just for like all of October and September. Pretty much I was still coming down, but it was just so slow that I was like, okay, I need to do something else. I need to kick it into gear, especially if I want to maintain my weight loss. I need to try things that will help me to do that, and that's going to be a whole nother thing once I figure it out. Once I reach my goal weight, which was at 180 to start with. I'm thinking maybe 170 is going to be where it needs to actually be, just looking at the way my body is right now. But we'll figure out that when we get there. As far as eating and everything goes, this week was pretty typical, just like last week. So if you guys want to see how I was eating last week, you can check out week 1's video. I will say that I am a little bit more lenient on my eating now. I'm still eating a ketogenic diet, but before, when I was eating keto every day and just doing intermittent fasting every day, I would, I was like, okay, I'm only 1 day a week, I'm gonna allow myself any treats at all. So, and when I say treats, I mean like keto treats. So all of my baked goods or ice cream or whatever that I was eating were all keto friendly foods. So no sugar or carbs in those, or as little as possible, right? And I'm still, that's what I'm doing. But on my feasting days, or my feeding days, I'm going to be, I've been enjoying those a little bit more often, rather than limiting myself to 1 day a week on that. I've been eating like some nut butter with some Lily's chocolate chips melted into it. Not every day, but pretty close to every one of my feeding days. So I'm giving myself a little bit more room to eat things that I enjoy like that on my feeding days. Not to say that I don't enjoy eating a ketogenic diet. It's perfect for me because I love meat and I just love low carb foods anyways. So this diet hasn't been very difficult for me at all. And the ADF has really, really helped, I think, just kind of starting to reset my body. And there's some things that I wanted to talk about with that. As far as like detoxing goes, and the way that helps your body, or the way that fasting helps to cleanse and detox your body. I hadn't even thought about this, but I was recently watching another ADF faster's video, and he was talking about detox and cleansing, and how when he started, now he was doing an extended fast, but he weighed a lot more than me, and he had a lot more weight left to lose. So he was talking about how around like day 8 or something of his fasting, he was just experiencing a lot of like fatigue and muscle weakness, and like soreness, even though he hadn't been doing a lot of strenuous workout. And I noticed that, I didn't mention it in my last video, but I noticed that a little while ago. Like my muscles feel a little bit weaker, and there were some days where I woke up and like my legs were sore, and I was trying to think, I was like, I didn't do any squats or anything yesterday. I haven't been working out. very much. So I don't know why I would be sore, and it made no sense to me. And then like another day, my forearms were sore, and I was like, what is going on? And I don't know exactly, but I know that that can be a side effect of detox. So when you're, in autophagy and your body's cleaning itself out, maybe there's some soreness that can occur. I'm no expert. I don't know for sure. Don't take that as advice. I'm just trying to think of why that would be happening. Especially since I had never experienced that, or I hadn't experienced that at all on intermittent fasting or keto before. So it seemed something new to ADF. So as far as my fasting days went, on Monday and Wednesday, I didn't eat anything, just like before. Today is Monday. I don't plan on eating anything. Friday is a fasting day for me as well. I did end up I was really hungry that day, and I probably should have fought through it, but I did have some bone broth with some chopped up chicken breast in it for dinner, and it was definitely less than 500 calories, which is, if I'm gonna break my fast, I need to eat less than 500 calories on those days. And so I'm not like super upset about it, but next time I'm thinking, I'm gonna just try to fight through it. I'm pretty good at fighting hunger pangs, so next time I'm just gonna try and fight it off. I also do apologize if my voice sounds a little raspy. It's very dry here, and it's winter time, and I woke up with a sore throat. I was like, oh, do I have COVID or something? But my throat feels a lot better. It's just a little bit raspy. I think it's just the dry, cold winter air right now, even though it's only mid-November, which sucks. Kind of winter has come early this year. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I mean, I know it's a small update, not much to talk about. If there's anything that you guys have questions on throughout this process, I'm sure that there's interesting things that I'm missing that I could be talking about, but sometimes it's just like, oh, I'm just living my life day to day. It's hard to think about interesting topics. So those are the things that I've been seeing throughout week 1 and 2. I'll be trying to make an update on this every week. I'd like to do Sundays if I can, but the last 2 weeks it's had to be Mondays. We'll see what happens with that. I think Sundays it's just like, it's a feeding day for me. I'm not really thinking about fasting, so I just kind of forgot about doing videos those days. So we'll see. I'm trying to do once a week at least. Yeah, 5.2 pounds of weight lost this month of doing alternate day fasting. This is a 4-3 fast, so eating 4 days a week, fasting for 3 days of the week. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Ravi here really appreciates the views as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. If you're doing fasting, keep up with it. I hope that you guys stay strong and make good, healthy choices for your own body and your own life. And I will see you guys in the next video.